Alright, well good morning and welcome to another Trucking Across Texas video. Another great day in Dallas. We're about to pick us up an SGC. It'll be a live unload and we'll get on with it. Alright, we are hooked up, pre-tripped, and we're ready to roll. We're heading up to Flower Mound this morning. Doing a live unload, like I said. Get us a good little nap in or something. It'll be great. We'll slip in between the yard dogs here. Shouldn't be that big a deal. Clear him. Here we go. First backup of the morning. It's a little early for this one to be happening. I don't know. It's just got a lot of people out on a Monday morning. Or what we got going on here? So normally at this time I could sail through here, no problem. Cars on the left-hand shoulder with their hazards on. Shouldn't be causing an issue here. Okay. Let's hop on that CB radio and see if anybody knows what's going on. Hey, driver, what's going on here westbound? It's a little early for this, ain't it?
No, sir. It really ain't.
That's all it was them two cars on the side. Everybody wanted to get a look at it this morning. We're just going to keep on trucking. We're going to roll down here to the toll road, take that up to 114, and go on up north from there. Alright, we took ourselves a wrong turn back there. Relied too much on the GPS, and now we're in a pickle. This road isn't what the GPS says it is. So we're going to be popping ourselves a little U-turn up in here. Get out of here. That there's enough room to do this. Barely. Yeah, we're going to be walking the trailer back just a little bit. Do not hit the fence. And that right there is why you do not trust the GPS. Alright, we're coming up on the store now. I have to stay out here in this lane, not use the turn lane. And we're going to have to use the coming outside of the entrance here. It's 2 lanes wide, while that entrance side is only 1 lane wide. Sneak on through here and go around the back. Gonna have a heck of a sunrise here in about 30 minutes by the looks of things. in backwards, probably a flatbed. Well, no, he's got clearance lights up there, so that's going to be something else. I do not imagine those headlights are bright enough, though. Goodness gracious. I'm not sure if he left us enough room or not. He did not, so he's going to have to back out of there. Let's get checked in. Alright, well I'm just sitting here chilling, waiting to be unloaded. They don't usually take too long here at this one, but while I'm sitting, I just want to talk about blindside backing just a little bit. The way I do it, this International, I drive a 2023 International LT. The hood mirror and the the side mirrors over there are pretty big. They're a little bit bigger than the Freightliner that I used to drive. So as a result, I mean, I can see a ton, a lot more, that's a beautiful sentence. I can see a whole lot more out of these mirrors than I could before. Now the challenge this morning was that it was dark. There's really not a whole lot that I can see on that right side. All the lighting is up against the building. So obviously the camera can see it better than my eyes can when you look at the footage. So if I'd have just kept coming on in, I'd have had it. But because I couldn't see everything I wanted to see, I would stop, pull forward, get a better look at everything down both sides, come back some more. I saw I was aimed at that garbage compactor over there. Straighten that up. And again, the second time, if I'd have just kept on coming, I'd have had it. But I stopped, took a look, made another adjustment, and then brought her on back. So I guess moral of the story is, take some time to look. If you need to get out of the truck to do it, if you need to pull forward, get straight and look in your mirrors down both sides, go for it. There's no, we all, want to get to that point where we can just whip it right in and be done with it, but that takes a whole lot of practice, and it has to be a pretty perfect situation for that to work. Here, you've got a ton of room, in between, so we're not coming into a narrow space. We're coming into a pretty wide space, so there's a lot of room for air. We've got this other trailer out over here, this RDC trailer that's sitting So this one kind of works in our favor a little bit because we've got the room to maneuver. So when you get in those tighter spaces, there's a lot of getting out and looking that you're going to have to do. But otherwise, just take your time. And like I say before, practice makes perfect. I say perfect. Practice makes you better. And the only way to get comfortable with this is to do it. It's not comfortable blindsiding into a spot in the dark, but don't really have a choice. Just got to get it done. So take your time, take it move by move, and you'll get it done. All right, it took an hour and a half, but we are now unloaded. Just got our next load over the tablet, going to Baco Products in Wiley, Texas. It's gonna be about a 40-mile drive. We'll pick up our load there, it'll be a live load, and then we'll head back to the warehouse. Baco on the left. Not that driveway, but the next one. Driveway. Let's open them doors, slide them tandems to the rear, and get ourselves checked in. All right, we are loaded. Ready to go. All in lights, like your plastic, put up in your kitchen stuff. It's full front to back, but it only weighs about 8,500 pounds. So pretty light load, easy pull. We'll roll on out of here. I think we're going to stop, get some lunch. Then we'll head on back to the warehouse. One thing I do want to mention today, when you come up on something like this with the railroad tracks and you're not really going to fit out the other side, you just kind of gotta chill. You never want your trailer to be hanging over the tracks and trees and stuff in the way. There's no way for me to guarantee that if I pull on out there that I can go ahead and do it right on red. So I'm just going to hang back here till it turns green. It's going to be alright. And there it is. Now we can roll across, make sure that we don't get all the way across. And I'll get hung up on the tracks there. Alright. We are rolling. Headed for Louisville this time around. Just a quick drop and swap out there, and then we'll head on back. This will take us up 35, quite a ways, right through the middle of downtown Dallas, of course. So it's going to be great. Let's do it. Let's send it. Yeah, we're coming up on our exit now, number 453. It's going to be Valley Ridge Boulevard there. I would love to pass this Penske, but I don't think I'm going to get it done before I get there. That's alright. Let's back off of him so we can see around him a little bit. We're going to hook around this corner here. I would actually like to split the lane just a little. See the tracks through the mud there where trucks been dragging their tandems over that curb. Pretty easy spot to do it, especially if you're got them set back a little ways. Mine are all the way forward on this loop. It's not too bad. Gotta watch your speed on these. This gets a little interesting just because of the weight. I've got to swing out, swing back over, and then try to accelerate up this hill. We're going to hit the next curlicue thing on the other side. I don't know what you'd call it. Get back down to the access road down there. Collar behind me, sorry buddy. Forgot how packed this place gets when you get mulch in there. Pickup truck behind me out of the way. Well, no, he's decided he wants to stop right there. Where are you going, man? Just get out of my way. Come on, man. I'm going back that way, so come on. Yeah, I don't know what his deal is. It's the truck route. Not a driveway. Farther back, get off to the curb. This flatbed comes in and we need to be out of his way. And we're going to pull back forward. And there we are. Let's go get checked in. dropping our last trailer of the day. So keep her hammered down, keep her upright on the wheels, and we'll catch you next time, trucking across Texas.